Tech calling.
Tonight we will be running our little mogul. Oh, we're kicking off with the mogul. We're going to run passenger services. And yeah, we're going to go.
All aboard the railroad. Choo choo.
As you can hear, I have a dipshit behind me.
Excuse me, I am not a dipshit. I am the dipshit. Thank you very much.
Or are you just an asshole?
No, that's my dad. But I love him for it.
Mm-hmm. So that's supposed to be refilled come the next day. Oh, that train is getting an overhaul.
I know. I've played this before.
No, it's not getting repaired. It's getting an overhaul.
Like, they're actually, like, IRL.
No.
Like, the model of it is.
So, the... How do I explain this? So, as
In
part
the
of...
game, is it getting an overhaul?
Yes.
But are they actually... Or is it like a dev thing, or is it...
So, in-game, there is now two different types of repair. There's overhaul, and then there's,
repair?
Repair. You can repair trains, but you can only repair them to a certain level depending on how many miles they've worked and, how much damage they've taken, etc., etc. I didn't hear any of that. My noise canceling killed it.
Good, because I just opened a bottle of
Whiskey.
I wish. No, it's Calypso Lemonade. Hashtag non-spons. Although I wish it was.
Calypso, we're open. I think I may have to do a new save under a different railroad name.
Why? Did you mean Steam Team instead of Stream Team?
No, I meant Stream Team. Zachler's Stream Team.
And you spelled it right.
Anyways.
Good man.
So... the two different types of repair now is standard
Overhaul and
yeah.
so I red light.
Yeah, that's the end of train marker.
Nice.
Anyways, there's a repair will fix the train all the way up to the maximum that can actually be repaired to. As I stated, the more miles on the engine, the lower the maximum you can repair it back to without doing an overhaul.
Here, keep this warm.
Why? Put it back. So yeah. Oh, I think I'm gonna let the stream decide on whether or not we keep the caboose. Still need to set this up. I don't have what I want for setting. Anyways, we got our steel wheels rolling up the grade. We have a happy choo-choo.
You need the 5-chime whistle.
You're right, I need to customize this. Equipment. Operation. Ooh. They change it?
No, it's equipment. Customize.
Right. It's a DNRG 5-chime right now.
NRG. Is that the one that the Polar Express has?
Maybe?
Whistle. Was that it?
No. I just changed it.
Nathan, what chime?
Nathan 5. The brakes.
Yep, the Nathan 5 chime is the one that the Polar Express has. The one that face is working on too.
Yeah.
Or is that Age of, is that Century of Steam?
Oh no! So the one he's actually working on is Century of Steam, but he is playing this on his stream. Flat 5. Ooh, that's a nice deep whistle. Okay, now that we're here, passengers, and we're heading up to Ella.
You know what your locomotive needs?
What?
A 3-bell chime whistle.
That it's on a 3 chime.
No, a 3-bell whistle.
Oh, oh, whoops. Let's go. That is. What do you think of it?
Like it.
Alright, we need to grab you again. How many passengers are here? None are waiting. Okay. Release the Independent. Yeah, open up that top hatch. The extra ventilation means that we now travel at Mach 5 instead of Mach 7. Oh, we also gotta open the doors. Perfect. There we go. We're off to meet the wizard, the hateful Wizard of Oz. Yeah, I think we're gonna stick to the 3 chime because single chimes are stupid. All right. Going around the bend. We're giving it to beans. Aiden, do you like beans?
You know, like what?
Do you like beans?
You know what they say about beans? Beans, the magical fruit, more you chew, the better you feel so every meal. That was stupid.
Yeah, you are. Oh, they changed how the forward and reverse works in the game a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, it's strictly in increments of 10 now.
Oh.
Let's give it a little bit of reverse throttle. Perfect. Would you like to join?
I'm watching right now, man.
Okay. Right now we're making good time. Do you remember how to swap back to your person's view?
No.
Hmm.
You?
No. I remember a lot of the controls for this game, and quite frankly, I need to learn them all properly. So yeah, right now we got our beautiful little mogul. Adorable. Who doesn't love a good little mogul? Oh, let's pull up the map. Oh yeah, they changed how the mini map works. Aiden,
What's up?
you can now troll people at any range.
Really?
Yeah.
Ow.
Alright, so this is back at the main yard, right?
Yeah. Oh shit! You really can?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm actually really glad they added that feature. Even if I know some people are going to abuse it. I let my inner demons win. What did you do? No! No!
Hello, baby.
But yeah, so we have our engine. Yeah. Hollow overhead. Character. Character. Oh, okay. Oh, whoops. So, where is he now? We're all the way over here. Whoops. Teleported the character. There's a control for teleporting characters, right? The FOV, quarry, jump to, control T. Okay. We are a terrible driver. Let's give it a little bit of forward throttle. All right, there we go. Get everyone off. Get off my train! What? Alright, and while that's happening, we're going to control... Wait, no. Control T. Hi, me. Welcome. Welcome back.
Why are you saying welcome back to me? Choo-choo. But Zach, did you know that there's always a twist at the end?
You are the twist at the end.
I know.
Oh, yeah. Alright, we have 12 passengers aboard. Let's head back. Alright.
Get back to Steven.
Some people are just disrespectful people. Just like me. So it's a full rear with a passenger car behind me.
Yep.
Alright, reverse. 30. Independent. Off. Reverse. 30. Oh, and Dream gets to decide on whether or not Caboose stays.
You said that earlier.
Yes. Let's go to the fireman's door. Alright. There is something so lovable about a good bogle. Alright. We have a choo-choo traveling in reverse. Give it more power! Speed and power!
Knoxon!
Wait, where's James May?
Why are you talking about Captain Slow?
Because he was yelling. Did you hook him up underneath the frames?
Perhaps.
That's just rude. if we had a long enough passenger train, I'd say that we need to put like a train advertisement that goes between two cars, and then
British IT for your company. The British, the Brit part, Brit, the Brit part gets removed, so
yeah,
it says shit for your company.
yep. By the way, we're making good time in reverse.
As you derail,
We're doing fine. The speed limit is 30. The inner machinations of my mind.
are an enigma. Builtsville.
Or the other joke about his mind where it's the symbol monkey.
No, that's me.
No, you're just a ship propeller out of water slowly spinning.
Okay, fair. As a lifeboat gets chopped up in it.
No, there's no lifeboat getting chopped up in it. It's just it's just there's a lifeboat tied to it and is slowly spinning on it.
Fuck. What the fuck, Zachary?
Oh, and the propeller's like 10 feet out of the water. Like the ship itself is like in the middle of a desert, and the propeller is just slowly spinning.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Slowly spinning, serving absolutely no purpose. It's just there, it's slowly spinning, and for some reason somebody tied a lifeboat to it.
Because it's funny.
And I think there's a tiger inside of it, but that's beyond me.
Why are we referencing Life of Pi?
Because I thought it would be funny to add it in.
Well, I like pie.
What
Pie
flavor?
is good. Pie flavor.
But what if I flavored the pie flavor pie as another pie?
But what flavor would that pie be?
Pie flavor.
But what flavor would that other pie be?
Pie flavor.
I thought it was cherry.
No, that's the next one.
Oh, okay.
Next one's just a cherry. It's not fair to call it a pie, but it's like an ultra mini pie. So it's just like, and then the last one's like this uber small cherry pie.
I love cherry pie.
Meanwhile, the preacher over there, I like little boys.
Hey, we don't talk about Catholics on this channel.
I get to decide what I talk about, and you're probably right. I probably shouldn't. Ironic considering what I'm talking to, but
I know, considering I'm Catholic.
some people. But at least he's not a preacher, guys.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Weren't that?
Bell. Ding, 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 ding. How does that one Christmas thing go? Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings.
Every time a red shirt. One. Every time a red shirt dies, a Klingon gets its ridges.
Mm-hmm.
No, wait. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty then.
I thought I told you to keep these warm.
I thought on fire was warm enough.
Want a cookie?
I have several.
And I have some too.
My cookie is brains.
Have a cookie.
Why?
try it.
It very much tastes like one of those like default store sugar cookies,
Mm-hmm.
but they added sprinkles into the cookie, and then they put a bigger dollop of frosting on the top.
Well, I couldn't find a bucket of frosting to eat my depression out of, so I chose those.
Mm. Wheels. And you like smoked wheels, right?
I do.
Smoked. Imagine how big of a casting you would need to make one of those.
No, right? Especially the 1800s.
I don't think this
Sorry,
engine's quite
90s.
that old.
No, but look at the 1860s too. So
This,
look at 119 in Jupiter.
yeah. I think this locomotive though is like, I think the earliest one at least locomotive that looked like this probably would have been like 1880s,
1890s.
Yeah, probably would have been the earliest you would have seen locomotives like these coming out. Because, before that, they were the super elegant ones.
Is that weird? Is this weird?
A little bit.
Good. I can't see what I'm doing, so I can keep doing it.
Mm-hmm. 6 tons of coal,
So soft.
4,000 gallons. Doesn't give a PSI. Does give tractive effort. Factor of cohesion. Interesting. They changed the curve rating system.
Really?
Yeah. So S for small. It's a small. And the decapod's a medium.
I thought that S was a 5, not gonna lie. And I have my glasses on.
It seems like you need to get them cleaned. Considering you missed something standing right out in the open in front of you.
I know, right?
I was surprised because I would have figured from the light behind me I would have been blatantly obvious. But apparently not. You would never survive a horror movie.
No, I wouldn't. I mean, I'd be the person who's like, why don't we just get in the running car? Are you crazy? How about we hide behind those chainsaws?
Jeez.
You know what I'm referencing, don't you?
Yeah, that was a good commercial.
Why don't we just get in the running car? Are you crazy?
Imagine how much the whole murder scene of the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Imagine how much shorter that would have been after the first guy went missing if everyone would have went, huh?
We should leave.
Yeah. But then again, in fairness,
Well, the one guy tried to leave and then Foxy killed him.
yeah. Well, I was about to say, in fairness, most of those people's reactions, like outside of just smashing the place up, that was the dumbest part about it. Like if you broke in intending to like steal or loot whatever's left,
Mm-hmm.
like I wouldn't blame anyone for acting the way that those people did.
I mean, you barely even know what you're talking about considering you walked out of the movie. Did you? It was a good movie, though.
It wasn't too bad, especially for a scary movie.
Then again, we usually don't do scary movies, do we?
Well, I don't do scary movies. I don't care for them. Either way. Oh, so this boxcar spawned in star by default repair parts.
Ow. I guess that's flavored chocolate coated gloop. Ew. No one would buy it.
Yeah, this engine's going in for overhaul right now. So yeah. Um do we end the day? Oh, you can now favorite locomotives and then recall them.
Oh, word?
Yeah, like go back and immediately just like take control of it.
Laftak Mahmoud?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, that's Klingon for a word.
Mm-hmm.
Just remember, every time a red shirt dies, a Klingon gets its ridges.
And then I need to use the whatchamacallit on them again. Okay, so
I saw wood. Guess what?
about as interesting as a block of wood. What?
I love you too, Zachary.
Ah, yes, the optimism of train lights.
The optimism of train lights? What the hell?
All right, so you know just as well as I do that trains take forever to stop, right?
Yes.
All right, so with that established, that it takes forever to stop a train. With that established, that takes forever to stop a train. How optimistic do you say that the locomotive lights are?
Optimistic?
Yes.
As in happy?
No, like that they can actually achieve what they were installed to do.
Well, do they have a day night cycle in the game?
They do.
Then I can say they can achieve what they're intended to do.
No, 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 no. That's
I'm
not. That's not.
confused.
How optimistic is it to
Optimized?
optimistic is it to think that these lights are going to give you enough distance, allow you to see far enough ahead of the engine to stop if there's an obstacle on the tracks?
Not very.
It is extremely optimistic. Or, in other words, it's very unlikely you'd be able to stop unless you're traveling at low speeds.
Next thing you know, you have deer pate all over the front of your locomotive.
Yeah. I don't know why I really like this shape for a funnel.
You know what shape I like for a funnel? What am I stepping?
A duck. You like the old style wide boys, don't you?
Kind of.
Or is it the whatchamacallits? The ones with the integrated filters?
The balloons?
No, not the balloons. The ones that you see on the narrow gauge engines all the time.
The other one just laughed. And
Mm-hmm.
what is that?
What?
I forget what it is. What am I stepping
Kidney?
on? Oh.
Patch.
Oh. Hey,
Yeah.
I was stepping on this.
Did you just throw my sock away?
No, I threw it down in the pile. I think it's dirty.
Probably is if it was down in the pile.
No, it was right over here.
Oh, we had 1,000 ton, 1,000 pounds. I was about to say tons. That's not right. We have 1,000 pounds of coal in the coal hopper thing and the shoot thing.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yeah. Light. Bell. Dome. Turret. Slash appliances slash everything else. Generator. We'll mandate it by law that the hatches will have to be open while in operation.
Really? That
Not actually. No, it is not. The hatches are installed for the crew's convenience. So if it's getting too hot, you can open up the hatch.
Here. Keeping those right there.
Okay then.
I will beat you to death with a crocodile.
Wish I could like pick this up and then just like go around like miming the little like oiling action. Hitting all the various like pans and stuff. Get like the little guns that allow you to go around and fill it all back up.
All right, do me a favor.
What?
Quick thing.
No.
Hand. Feel. Hold on. Feel right here. Is that normal?
What am I supposed to feel about?
There's like a ledge there. Is that normal?
It's probably
Is that just wear?
it's either wear or a molding thing.
All right, cool. You know what I was talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, do you know what this thing's for?
What is it?
It's a centering device for this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it also helps the engine. It allows the front wheel to actually help pull the engine around the corner.
Oh, word?
Yeah, allows them to go faster.
Gotta go fast. Ow! I just sat on my phone.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that you sat on your crotch.
I've done that before.
Yes, you have.
And you laughed at me for doing it.
Yeah,
What kind of brother are you?
the heartless kind.
I don't know.
Chair. Okay, so you want to know what's funny about this position? I don't even have access to this part of the map. My choo-choo cannot get here.
Why? Lack
You-
of bridge?
Yeah, this is a new save.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is all new.
So how'd you get over there?
This is the dispatch office,
Ow.
or yeah. This is where the guy would be who keeps track of the timetables and tells trains when they're supposed to be departing and not.
Really?
Yes. T. All right. It's a shame that this doesn't work like the actual ones. Then again, the actual ones are kind of complicated. Oh, he's just.
I'm listening.
Have you seen Ice's video, which talks about how these actually work on a train?
No, I have not.
Oh gosh.
No, that's the brake.
Yeah. So what's this one?
That's the locomotive brake? Is that the air brake? What is that?
This is what is called the Independent.
That one weird tank from War Thunder?
Nope.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know. This is your independent brake.
Oh, is that the one that acts independently of everything?
Nope.
What is it?
The independent brake is the locomotive's integrated brakes.
That's what I meant by independent of everything.
It doesn't act independently because technically the train brake still interfaces with a different set of brakes on the locomotive.
Changing process.
So what does the actual train brake do?
I'm assuming it's just like, is it a pneumatic brake or is it a hydraulic brake?
I thought I've been over all this with you.
Well, I'm half, and I know what I'm talking about because
It's an air brake.
So it's a pneumatic brake.
Yeah.
So
Although
that is so if you go back to the back of the tender,
mm-hmm.
see how you have that hose right there?
Yeah, the
That
glass.
is part of the air brake system. And if you hook that to another car's thing, it will the air once you hit that lever in the tab that you were talking about with the red,
Yeah.
that will apply the brakes throughout the entire train.
Mm-hmm. Now, what's an interesting fun fact about air brakes on train?
I don't know, Zach. What is an interesting fun fact about them?
Air brakes on trains, they initially get charged by the locomotive, but they don't apply themselves until you lose pressure in the airlines.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That I didn't know.
I see. Yeah. Here's
Okay.
something else. Here's something else that's very interesting about train braking systems.
What?
So they're a linear brake system, right?
Wrong.
Wrong. Okay.
I knew he was going to say that because whenever he says right, he usually means wrong.
So in one position it charges it.
And the other position it discharges it.
Yeah.
But
So there's one that discharges it. There's emergency, which just dumps
right.
air out of the system.
That's basically like the holy shit, we need to stop now.
Yeah,
thing.
and then there's the lap position.
Is lap an acronym?
In this case, it's using it as a machining term.
So I'm assuming that's when a hot girl
No.
dances, gyrates on your. No, wait, that's a lap dance. Sorry. No, I do not know what the term in this case the term lap means.
So, what if you want to apply a certain amount of brakes and you want to try and hold that amount of braking force?
Okay.
You set the engine, you set the brake system. So first, you lose however much air you want to get the braking effect that you want, and then you set it into the lap position, which
that's an odd name for it, and I find it funny.
Dude, air brake, I believe the standard air brake train control has like 6 positions.
But why did they call it lap?
Because if I remember correctly, the term comes from like a machining term.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. That's the is that the handbrake?
Yeah, for the tender. On some earlier locomotives, like that
wheel.
No, that's not what I was going to get at.
But it still was a wheel too.
It is on some later locomotives too.
Right.
But the handbrake on some earlier locomotives was the only brake they had.
This is true. Which means if you wanted to stop the train, you'd have to apply all the handbrakes. You'd have to have somebody run all the way back.
Yeah, you could do it with certain handbrakes, but man, I don't know how true that is. But I heard that that's how the trains at Promontory were at one point, and I'm pretty sure that that's not true, considering they were rebuilt.
Well, dude, they're. You know what year those locomotives over in Promontory, Utah were, right?
Not off the top of my head.
They were built in the 70s.
Yeah.
So they're classic steam locomotives built with 70s tech.
Yeah. What's
so
this?
I have no clue.
All right. Better yet, what's this?
Is that a port for a light?
Nope.
What is it?
Have you heard of a term called pulling?
Pulling?
Yes.
Like, hold on. Like what I'm doing on your shirt right now?
No, not at all. This is completely different.
Then no, I have not.
So pulling is something that apparently used to be really big in railroading, and then because of new safety rules, it wasn't even innovations. Because of safety rules, they had to stop.
Pulling. Pulling.
No, like POLE.
Oh, pulling. Not pulling.
Yeah.
You said pulling, and I thought you meant like pull. Like pull.
No, like
pulling.
Like
when you take a pull and you smack somebody with it. No, wait, that's just smacking somebody. But I
Sort of.
assume it had to do with a pole.
So what pulling was is, let's say I have a locomotive on this track. You have a train car here.
Yeah.
I need to move this train car here down the track about 100 feet. How do I do it?
You want the easy way or the? Sorry. Do you want the easy way or do you want the?
What to you would be the most logical way of doing it?
Well, the safest way to do it is you'd pull your train onto the other track, and then you'd push that car
Oh,
there. Or
and there's
pull
cars
that.
in front of it, and there's even a few behind it, so you can't get easy access to it.
You put a pole on the front of your locomotive, or a person with a pole on the front of your locomotive, and you push that car with said pole.
Yeah, so pulling or pull. So in this case, these would be pulling pockets. So I believe this one would be more of like a makeshift one, but this is like the official design of them.
Really?
Yeah. So what you do is you'd put a pole here, you'd put one on your car. So you, oh good, these have pulling pockets. So you'd take like a wooden pole,
Mm-hmm. Like a dowel, like a massive dowel.
yeah, and you would jam it between the two. So the engineer would carefully bring up the locomotive, help you get a little bit of pressure, and then, once you got it, then you just push the car however far it needs to go. The train hits the brake when they're ready. The pole drops, and you can just keep using the locomotive for other things while the car does what you need it to do.
Now why was that a safety issue, Mr. Zachler?
What if the pole breaks
Splinters go everywhere.
while somebody's doing the whole jamming process?
Somebody could lose a limb.
Mm-hmm.
We call that a feature.
That's part of the reason why pin and loop fell out of favor, was because
Oh, the hook and loop?
pin
No,
and
yeah,
loop.
pin and loop.
The U.S. really didn't use hook and loop.
No, the hook and no, that was the British that used hook and loop.
Yeah, and
Because the hook and loop is the one with the buffer.
yeah, and there are plenty of other countries that use it. But
India. But India also uses knuckle couplers,
well, Britain's has moved over to knuckles.
but they still use the hook and loop system too.
It doesn't help that they've been using it for so flippin' long.
What, the hook and loop?
Yeah,
I mean, their older locomotives still have the hook and loop in the buffers.
yeah. Although
But
from what I understood, that's more their heritage railways at this point.
right, but still, I know several of their cars actually have hook and loop connections and knuckle coupler connections that can drop
Yeah,
down.
yeah,
So they can
because they're still in that like,
transition phase.
yeah,
Even though Britain, God save the king, they've been around since forever. But Britain was one of the
is
last.
that just a texture thing, or is that?
What, that thing in the middle?
Yeah, it's just a texture. No,
Is that
so
blood on it?
no, it's rust.
Oh,
So
and here I was getting excited.
see this like dark spot?
Yeah,
here?
that's what I was saying. Is that like a?
What's that?
That looks like a texture issue.
It's not a texture issue.
Oh, is that real?
On the actual locomotive couplers, this interior piece, that area of it is almost like T-shaped. So here's a cool feature of US couplers. There are 2 pins in them.
Yeah.
Well, technically 3. So there's 3 pins in the coupler. How many are required to actually pull a car?
I don't know how many. 1.
2. What pin can you go without?
Yeah.
So there's 1 pin here, 1 pin here, and 1 pin up here. Which one can you go without?
I don't know which one. Right.
You're supposed to guess.
The one that connects it.
The one that connects it to the locomotive.
Oh, right there. In deeper. Up. Oh, thank you.
So there's this pin here,
Yeah.
this pin here, and then there's a pin right here.
It's that D-shaped pin.
Nope. You need that one.
What about the other pin?
Which one? This one?
No.
This one?
Yes.
Yeah, you can go without that one.
That's the one I was gonna say originally, but I was like, no, that's probably a trick question there.
So why can you go without this pin?
I don't know why.
So with the modern knuckle coupler, well, this has been true for most knuckle couplers.
Right.
Where does it hold the where where does it support the forces of the train? What's
Where?
the actual part that's responsible for it?
Where? Where?
So this flat texture here, this little ridge that it's trying to indicate, that is the surface that actually holds the train together.
Really?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And it's part of this outer knuckle part. So basically, you have two separate surfaces on the inside, and when the coupler is fully closed, you could be missing this pin because all this pin does is it holds this piece in place and prevents it from dropping out.
Right.
This pin is the locking pin that ensures that it can't rotate back out. And then obviously this pin is what actually holds
The coupler in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There are.
I wish I could crouch because I want to have a better look at what they've modeled. Because I'll say right now, one thing I've noticed. So if we come over here on the locomotive, so do you see those parts there?
Yeah.
What are those parts for?
No idea.
Oh, here, let me just play with this.
You enjoy it. Oh, is that the reverser?
Yep, that's the so
It's
this.
like what's on Big Boy.
Yeah, it's just built into the frame instead of on the outside of it.
Right.
Yeah. I'm sorry, steam engines are awesome.
You love your steamies, don't you?
You know it. But I'll say right now, the main reason why I love steam engines so much. Oh, that's the cylinder cocks.
You said Cox.
Yeah, what about your coxswains? And the klaxon?
I like Claxons.
I like klaxons. Because that's where all the coxswains are located. I know ship terms.
Peacock.
Seacock indeed.
Alright. Here you go.
And he likes playing with sea cucumbers all day.
Ew. Hey. You can't keep playing if you don't let go of the pickle.
See? He likes playing with sea cucumbers.
You can't keep playing if you don't let go of the pickle. That's what your mother said last night.
Oh, right. Oh, good.
What? I can't feel like I want to throw up right now.
Well, let me know if you have any other choo-choo related questions. I'll do my best to answer them.
Does the smoke box door open?
In this game, no. Not like there's a whole lot to do in there. Unless they really wanted to add realistic sim. I wonder if this locomotive would have one of the what are they called? The device is meant to deal with app.
Why would you want to deal with him? Isn't it like an ash ejector?
No. So on steam engines, they don't need ash ejectors, or at least they don't need them within the sense that you're talking.
Right. That quick question.
What?
Hot or not?
I'm not gonna answer that on stream.
You like her, don't you?
No. Don't get me wrong, good looking, but yeah.
She's a nun.
She's none ya. None your business.
So remember Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
Yeah.
So it's a picture of him with his mother, and it says, "Mom, please take me seriously. This is who I am." And his mom's on the phone, and it says, "Plainview Pet Clinic. I'm looking to put a dog down."
And he's wearing like a dog mask.
He's wearing a fursuit.
Yeah. Saw that coming from a mile away.
This is who I am now, Father. And I helped paint his nails. I did a pretty darn good job of it, too.
Painted his nails by shoving nails in them. Ugh.
That makes me scream as you've been thinking about it.
I like how me and you both like, oh gosh. I will admit, I said it for the joke, but man.
Thinking about it?
Yeah. Anything where it's showing like
This does not serve the founders.
There's a very fine line between like torture and then like the physical torture. Like it's one thing to drown somebody with like a water bucket. It's a whole nother to be like jamming things into them.
Ugh, please don't. I'm physically gagging at that, Zach. I can't help it. I'm physically gagging at that. And I'm looking at pictures of the Queen Mary 2. Not the Queen Mary 2, but the Queen Mary.
Oh, that third one's Normandy. You need to grow up on that front.
Yeah, you're right. Normandy is disgusting.
Yeah?
Pretty soon, so are you.
So are a lot of pre-grouping locomotives. What's your point?
Pre-grouping locomotives?
Yeah, before they figured out that there's a specific way you should build a steam engine and all other ways really aren't good ideas.
Right. Also, Karen exists. The internet. Hey, fuck you.
There are some legitimate like some of those early engines just
They're horrible, aren't they?
Yeah. I'm not going to say that every early engine is terrible, because they aren't. They just simply aren't. But there are certain ones out there that's just like, ugh. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like certain ocean liners. Few of them, like, few of the model steamers. Yeah. Even the hybrid liners too, the hybrid sales liner. It's just like you have the beautiful ones like Britannia, and then you have the ugly ones like the Collins liner.
Yeah. Within just about every field, there is going to be the ugly ducklings.
And then you have just downright ugly liners like the SS Normandy. Talking about the first Normandy, not the one from the 1930s.
I mean, there's also French battleships.
Especially the ironclads.
Yeah.
Other plans for the Hurricanes, your mom's a hoe. And then you have a picture of Springtrap and a Cyberman. And Tilly. Cyberman.
Huh.
And the Mondasian Cyberman.
but they're literally the same picture.
Yeah.
Just one's a bunny.
One's a bunny, one's a man robot thing. Rose, yes. You're in my spot. Just imagine if that's how Titanic ended. Rose, you're in my spot.
We're going to go to Ella again. Uh, I've been apparently there was a steam engine class in Australia which was very efficient. I don't know how they achieved that considering that they're too busy fighting off kangaroos, but
That's emus, get it right.
both of them at the same time.
Yeah, true. Gosh darn it.
You know, we should yourself.
That too. No, I hate when, you're relaxing, and then all of a sudden you get an itch on the bottom of your foot. Where'd my shoe go?
Over there.
I seriously can't. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Oh, rubber.
Be careful, crops bite back. Get a new foot.
Take yours.
No, I need my foot.
I will swap.
No.
You can have all my ankle issues.
No.
Yes.
Aiden,
What?
I'm going to run throttle that funny number.
Wait. For all that funny number.
Yeah.
Nice. Sorry. Ha. Funny sex number.
Funnier than you.
God.
I run my train by playing with the Johnson bar.
Sunrise, you got a prize. You and Maitland Johnson.
Isn't it sad that that literally is one of the controls is called?
Yeah, it is. Dude, they had back in the 90s, they had a commercial for this thing called Johnson Boat. And it was you, your mate, and your Johnson. You, your friends, and your Johnson. You, your kids, and your Johnson. And then your girl and your Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had a thing for fish, for deboning fish, called the Wonder Boner.
That sounds absolutely wonderful.
I'm serious. It was called the Wonder Boner. My wife would like that.
As long as the Wonder Boner is powerful enough to yeet basketballs into space.
Every low intelligence. Every low intelligence beat fucking fall out.
They're
loudly.
I think I've shown you it before, but I have a comic strip saved somewhere that it's can we find intelligent life on Earth? Is this really the are we really gonna find intelligent life on Earth? Is this really gonna be the end of our search? And then it shows a picture of a sign that says, "Who needs oil? I ride the bus."
Yep.
The search continues. I have 6 wheels.
Yay.
That are actually moving the train. Except for they're not right now because I have no power. Did you know I'm a potato. Okay, GLaDOS. Oh, you know that Portal game I was playing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm already done.
Nice. Given the Earth for intelligent life came back as negative.
It's almost like those people who are blocking freeways to that climate change group. Yes, look at us. We can block a freeway. They're really lucky that more members didn't get run over. But it's really unfortunate that there weren't more old people involved with guns who were just like, screw it, a life sentence isn't that long anymore.
You know, what I support?
Cheese.
You've heard about the Flat Earth Society, right?
Yeah.
But no one's talking about the Flat Mars Society. Or the Flat Venus Society.
What about the Flat Uranus Society?
Well, my anus is flat.
At least that one's easy to prove.
Yeah, right? So it's like a table, you set a cup on it.
I stumbled across one joke that was like two women arguing about their breasts, about their small breasts, and who had smaller breasts, and the one's like, your breasts are so flat you could land an airplane on them. Your chest is so flat you could land an airplane.
Ew. Yeah, that's not that don't work for me.
What? Because apparently, if you hit something with a steamroller enough times, it will be flat. Meanwhile, I'm here building Dyson spheres.
Nice.
Dyson sphere equals lots of power. Ooh, we made $18. $18 dues. So now we prepare this choo-choo to set off in reverse. Which doesn't take long, we literally just move the thing. If we were going for more official operations, we'd bring the entire thing forward into this section here. We'd take our choo-choo to the end, loop it around, hook onto the rear, so that the driver can see where he's going. But I'm the only train on the line. I don't need to be aware of other trains. There aren't any deer about, so good luck, everybody else.
How much signal need to cut across it then? None? I turn now. Good luck, everybody else. No?
Proceeds to make a 30-car pileup.
Yeah, I know. I'll be as untouched as the turn signal on an Asian woman's car.
Ella.
Gerald.
Okay then.
What, you got heard of Elephant Gerald?
I've heard of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
But did you know that 11 that the legend lives on from the Chippewa on down from the big late big Did you do me?
It's a good song, but it's so damn long.
But it's a story.
Yeah, it is. Just like the story of Big John. Big John. Big Bad John.
What about Bad Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town?
Yeah. There's that one too.
I've got uranium here too.
But I need more cowbell.
Don't fear the reaper. The wind, the sun, the rain. You can be like they are. Also, domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
I see.
What else?
Here in one of my upcoming paychecks, I need to purchase a proper capture card.
Yeah.
So that I can just use that for that device over there. Wait, it's not over there.
What device?
Backpack, please.
It's heavy.
You're a wimp.
I know. But I'm your wimp.
No, you are not.
Your brother. From a different mother. Are you talking about the SD?
No, that's that's a rare Nintendo prototype. We call it the Nintendec.
Ah.
Yeah.
Thompson?
What?
I don't know.
There you go. Yeah, it's a rare Nintendo device. They weren't. Oh, can you also get the big battery out of there? That's gonna be easy. Just in the open flap. It's gonna be towards the top, in one of the mesh pockets. Yeah, it's a fat battery.
Yeah, you are.
I forgot I had the cable plugged in still.
Cool.
It's okay. I'll just kick your ass. Oh, we're going pretty slow right now, so while the train's doing its thing, I'm gonna start getting this stuff taken care of. But yeah, for anybody who's wondering about the Nintendec, it is a rare Nintendo prototype. They only made like 3 of the damn things, so I'm lucky to have one. And it can play literally any Nintendo game ever. It's a pretty epic device. Wouldn't you say so?
I would. I would, I would.
You have no idea what it took to get my hands on it, but
Yeah.
apparently if you make enough deals with the devil, you can get in.
You know, if we blue.
I did not go in make deals with the devil.
Oh no, I wasn't talking about like glowing. I was talking like explosives.
Oh. Well, yeah, if you level a couple of cities, that works too. Yeah, see my glorious great.
We are protecting on a budget.
Yeah, it also ghoulified just about everyone who got in there.
I know, right?
That or they just died in there.
More damage.
Catch.
You know, notice the greatest thing was first go to cover that.
I have a bad history of when I throw things at them. They like to seek out his important bits. Then
Yeah,
again,
I
he's
can't
never going to
control
use them.
anymore. Yeah.
It wasn't intentional. Alright, we're just traveling in reverse. Mm-hmm.
Hey Zach, in Call of Duty Zombies, who's Sam?
Sam?
Yeah.
Samantha? Why?
Because I heard the zombie say Sam.
Yeah, it's Samantha. Which, for most of the zombie maps, she's technically the person in control of the zombies. I shouldn't say technically. She is the person who's in control of the zombies up until Richtofen takes over her body. Or the maps where she isn't.
Yes. Yes, Richtofen. I like Richtofen.
Mm-hmm.
Devil's Court, run by Russell T. Davies.
There we go. Aiden? Ram.
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 Rod.
That hits pretty hard.
Really?
What? Have you seen the mechanical ramrods?
No, I haven't.
I'm surprised. Those are like a ship thing.
Really?
Yeah, you don't see them very often in tanks.
Oh, that's right. I'm still set to Ukraine.
What?
I have, for some reason, my VPN set itself to Ukraine.
Oh, so that you can't get access to any Russian content? You can try setting it to China. You might be able to get access to a Chinese carrier.
Chinese carrier.
Alright, does Russia still own the damn thing? Then stop saying that.
They built it.
Russia may have built it, but China now owns it.
So it's a Chinese carrier, but it's actually a Russian carrier.
Oh my god.
So it's a Russian-built Chinese.
Alright, Aiden. Aiden. So, Britain has built warships for multiple countries, right? When they built those ships for other countries, were they British warships or were they those other countries?
They were British built.
But would you call them British ships?
No, I would call them. It's like the Rio de Janeiro. If it would have went to service with Brazil, it would have been a British-built Brazilian battleship. But instead, it entered service as HMS Agincourt. So it was, well, actually, no. It would have been, if it were to enter service properly, it would have been with the Ottoman Empire. Therefore, it would have been a British-built Ottoman battleship. But it entered service as HMS Agincourt. So it was a British-built British battleship.
Yeah, but
Makes sense? No. But
yeah,
Titanic. Titanic was an Irish-built, American-owned, British-operated ship. Therefore, she was British.
because she was operated by the Brits.
Yes.
All right, so now let's go back to the Chinese carrier.
It was a Russian-built. It's a Russian-built Chinese ship. Therefore, it's Chinese. And it's like the Indian one. It is a Russian-built Indian carrier. So therefore, it is Indian.
Thank you for putting all my logic to use properly. Oh. With that being said, I mean, it seems like the Chinese are getting as much use out of it as the Russians did.
Right.
And it looks like they're having just as many problems with it as the Russians did. All right. Alright, where is it? They're taking forever to fill this logging train up.
Hey, you know what I'm watching?
Let's get hooked up. You know what? We haven't played in forever.
What?
Railroads Online.
I know.
Got the glad hands hooked up. Let's now flip our light direction. And the front headlights on. Never mind. Never mind. Let's go. Slowly going to pull our train along. Alright. Should I try doing this entire run in the cab?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, let's do this one. Alright, so right there's our reverser. There's the throttle. Let's throttle. Come on. There we go. There we go. Everyone get low. All right. Let's go. Let's keep this rolling. Oh, wait. Wrong thing. Pull that throttle back more. Let's give her some more power. We're running for maximum efficiency right now. Alright.
That
What?
representation of modern Doctor Who.
Well, what if I don't care?
Well, you're gonna have to care because look, it's abandoned. The perfect representation. What time is it?
124?
I probably should go.
Yeah, 224. Well, now we're making pretty good time. We're probably at a good pace.
Yeah.
See ya. Good night.
Bye.
on control. Keep our pace. We need to get it back. Let's throw more steam in and that should get us going quick. Right there, Ella's there. Once again, we're making a good pace. There we go. Good. Um, we got 25 people in there. Grab you, grab you. Let's do this. As soon as our passengers are loaded. One more. Get this going. Speed and reverse. We have steam power behind us. one. All right. We're getting there. Go running. In reverse. That's good speed. Go there. Cut the curve. Granted, it's not for a little bit because we got gentle turns. Keep the locomotive moving. Good power. Speed. Speed and power. There we go. All right, so while we're unloading our passengers, I'm gonna head downstairs and fill up my water bottle. Yeah. Mhm. All right. Come on. Let's keep this going. Come on. Hmm. All right. Let's prepare to get. Hmm. Come on. Hmm. Hmm. There we go. There we go. Where's our coal car? Slowly going up. Go forward. So we have a massive freight train. So you're going to sawmill. Sawmill. All right, so we're going to want to hook up to the train, split it here, pull it forward, put it there. Okay. All right. I don't see our coal car, which is concerning. Well, let's give it just a little bit power forward. Perfect. Power off. We're going to actually need power for this time. There's our brake wheel. Once again, we're going to separate out this train because this needs to be dropped off immediately, so there's no point in trying to fight it right now. And yeah, all the way up to Ella. We should put them in front of the train because of how that drop off works, but we're not going to. Yellow.
Hi.
Hi. Oh yeah.
Hello.
Choo choo. Hi. Meh.
Again? Seriously?
What? What, Aiden? Aiden? I think he died. We'll hit him with a shovel later.
Merp.
No. No. I heard you for a moment.
Zach, I can't hear you.
Okay. You smell like cheese? You are a potato? Oh,
I can hear you through
you
the
smell like
screen.
cheese?
Oh,
You
there
are
we
a
go.
potato? There we go.
What was wrong?
The mic that's used for streaming and the mic that's used for Discord are different.
Oh.
And that is intentional.
Oh, good.
Get this singular unit hooked
Merp.
into its... No. There we go. Come on. Let's hook into this alignment. Keep pushing back.
What the hell?
What?
Okay, so Star Trek Online is doing a Captain Alteration token.
Okay then.
Basically, it allows you to change your character's species.
I mean, that's not horrendous. How much are they asking for it?
Don't know
Probably
yet.
too much. What they should also do is make it to where you can actually get top tier loot from missions.
Oh, so this one. So you know how you've been after that Krenim ship for that console?
Yeah.
This will actually allow you to get it.
The console or the ship?
The ship. And the console by extension.
Nice. When and how much is it going to cost?
Well, it's probably going to be like 3,000 Zen, and it's going to start May 28th to June 27th.
May 28th. Oh, keep me posted if that actually turns out to be a thing, because you
No,
know
it's an epic Phoenix reward token is guaranteed.
so it just gives you the token.
Yes, which you can then use to reclaim the ship.
So I can actually finish building out my Odyssey in that game
Yep.
and play it for all of 2 weeks.
Yep.
uh, okay, that's what you said, right? Hmm. Um,
Nuka World Plus.
there we go. Um, you want to go there, you want to go there. Either way, all four of these cars are going to the same place.
Let's try to launch. Let's try to launch Fallout now.
All right.
Merp.
No.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
Choo choo.
David Tennant. David
All right.
Tennant. Doctor Who.
All right.
Wait, it wasn't Disney's Witch written by AI?
Wish. A lot of
Wasn't there
people are saying it was. No. Some of the writers are pretty dense.
It is not AI generated, even though it technically would probably be better if it was.
Might be. Like I said, the people who wrote it are pretty, you know,
Dense.
Disney It's funny when you're hiring people just because of their skin color and not for their skin color, race, sex, ethnicity. I just said skin color twice technically. When you're
Mhm.
hiring people for the things that they cannot control and not hiring them for their actual abilities, it tends to cause problems because I'll say right now, just so that's in recorded on stream. I don't have a problem with a black person writing a story. I don't have a problem with a girl writing a story. I don't have a problem with a gay black girl writing a story. I don't have a problem with that. I have a problem with it when they don't have a talent to write. I'm pretty sure you, of all people, understand exactly what I mean by that.
Yep.
Like, just because somebody can pick up a pencil doesn't mean that they're a good writer. And just because you can fit as many acronyms underneath and behind your name doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be good at whatever it is. I mean, there are plenty of quote unquote scientists who aren't good scientists.
Right.
But then again, that can be said in most fields where you'll have somebody who's quote unquote good at it, but they're a professor and have never actually worked in the field. Hmm. Let's slowly bring it in. Right, drop you, table,
But
verse,
hug the synth.
wholly independent.
Can I hug the synth?
You, if you want. Hit the brake. Give it some throttle. These are empty cars.
Did I just die?
Probably. Probably. The brakes. And back out. So now we got this row of cars to deal with. Hit the independent. Switch. There we go. Coming around, gonna hook into you. Brakes, flip the switch, hit reverse. I wish they had kept the quilling feature in. Or am I just doing it wrong? It might be. I remember it though being you hold the button and then you just move your mouse up and down to adjust the pitch. Right. Get coupled. Hit the brake. Let's give some more power.
Nuka World signature rocket shaped bottle replaced the traditional curved bottle when a rival corporation successfully sued for patent infringement. Fortunately, the public saw the new bottle as an improvement, and Nuka Cola sales increased.
There we go.
So apparently, they actually released an actual Nuka Cola dark whiskey, and it was shit.
Yeah, they've had that Nuka Cola Dark for a while.
No, literally, a Fallout channel reviewed it, and you know what their review of it was?
It's a plastic bottle over an actual bottle of the drink, and it is not recommended to drink it within that plastic bottle because the plastic bottle is cheaply made and is generally a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm. Well, the whiskey itself is shit.
There's everything else about that product. Oh, there we go. We're gonna flip that switch there. We're gonna bring the entire train in right there. We can pull off the front section, get it in there, and then we'll come back around and grab our fuel tank. Shove the entire train through here, separate out the fuel tank, bring it back, and then we run across this line, grab our fuel car, and then bring it into here. Alright, let's drop power as we go through these switches. Mm-hmm. But a little bit. Come. What up if we actually separated the game? These first two cars in and continue our movement plan. Throttle. They're back. Let's get this in. Brake. Drive, and there we go. Out of the siding. All right, let's get behind this train. We're going to save a bit of work. Here we go. So we're going to save ourselves a couple of steps, and we're just going to drag our oil tank. Just drag the 2 farm cars with the oil tank, and yeah. There we go. Here we go. Bring it in. Bring her in. Alright, let's hit the independent. Let it drag this train to a stop. Alright, where's our brake wheel? There it is. Hit the brake wheel. Let's just keep this arranged like this. If we were running trains IRL, I would not want to do this because we're gonna be heading forwards, not back. Once we get out of this entire set of switches. So we're sitting good on fuel and water. Choo-choo out. Back onto our quote-unquote main line. All right.
Choo choo.
Mhm. The passenger cars racing down the line. Here we go. And making our way to Ella. Supply a farm. Alright. Who's it for that bridge contract? Uh, here we go. Be up on Ella. So set. Let's give it all to break. And it's that deep, that line there. We need to go. Let's just max it out. Try and speed up these maneuvers a bit. Oh, geez, it's almost 3:30.
What?
Almost 3:30. Almost the cutoff time.
Almost.
Yep. I think we'll have enough time to finish this. What if my lumber mill stuff is done? Activate the independent. Switch and right. All right. We are ready to head home. Let's check some points. So this one shouldn't be changed. Let's pull the locomotive out. Get it ready for a run. Long run. Back to where it came from. Release the brakes and head in reverse. Oh man. Here we go.
A gorilla.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
All right. a good pace. Fascinating.
Hmm?
Let's keep it rolling. Oh, just I don't remember if it was in it before, but if you turn off your throttle while the engine's running in reverse, obviously it's not going to be spitting out that much steam. Oh, it won't be spitting out steam. It'll be spitting out the smoke from the firebox. All right. Well, while this engine's making its way back, hmm, all right. I remember both of these being able to refill it, not just the one. We should have gone off of this one up here because that single line there is big enough for all of the
Well, that was a lot of synths dead. Good thing they were all
see.
Gen 1s.
All right.
See, the way I see the Gen 1 synths when playing the Institute route, they're the cannon fodder.
That's how they use them.
Get rid of your older models first.
It's not like they were good infiltration units.
No, they weren't. The Gen 3s were.
Yeah, but the Gen 3s are practically indistinguishable from humans.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing that makes me laugh about the Institute is, oh hey, yeah, we just built this crazy new machine which has organs and all sorts of stuff, and the only way to tell whether or not it is or isn't a synth is a single chip. You have to rummage through their entire remains to find one singular chip, and that's the only
Mm-hmm.
thing that gives them away. And judging by the fact that you have to kill them every single time, it is buried within their body. Maybe surgically you could get it removed, but once again, that begs the question, where's the chip? Which I'll admit, if I was the Institute, to ensure that a synth couldn't get rid of that chip, considering it's the only identifier, I'd probably place it somewhere at like the top of the spinal cord, up in the skull area.
Well, according to the lore, the coursers actually have the chip in the neck.
It's in the neck area?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see it. In the wasteland, that'd be virtually impossible to remove.
Mm-hmm.
It'd take somebody to be as well equipped as like the Brotherhood or Institute to be able to find the damn things.
Definitely not the railroad.
Uh, well, then the railroad is pretty much equipped, so in theory they could.
Well, it's 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 the railroad. I just want to see how nice you bleed. Get stabbed by a lightsaber.
Yeah, that doesn't allow for bleeding.
I know.
Um, set that back to none and
Time,
copy across all.
time to take out the disciples. Do I have a lisp?
A little bit.
I can hear it.
Hmm. Flip that switch. Hmm. 5 fully loaded cards. Hmm. Break. All right. Pull forward. Let the cars get loaded and then get these 3 in. Apply the brake.
Oh.
Place the independence. You okay?
Yeah. I'm fine. Ow.
Alright, well, we've run a little bit long tonight. But I think this is where the stream is going to end. With us having just picked up our 5 log cars. Got the 3 getting loaded. And yeah. Yeah, we'll end off here.
I just realized something.
What?
This is the first time I've been on a stream until the end.
Yep. Anyways, to everyone who is possibly here, have a good night.
Good
Hopefully
night.
see
Have a
you
pleasant
next time.
tomorrow.
Good night.